Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I am Mike.
And today we're cracking open a new bottle of Four Roses Single Barrel Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, recipe OESO.
Ta-da.
We're going to be 100% diplomatic on this one. We don't have a second one to go with it. The last one, I really wanted to try it because it was the same recipe as one of the single barrels. We don't have a single barrel for this one. So this is a straight opening of this one. We're going to get right into the particulars on it so we can try it. This comes in at 100 proof. We got it for $49.99. It is a non-age stated. I know there's rumors out there what it could be, but it's not on the bottle, so we're going to go with that. This comes from Warehouse UN. It's barrel number 18-4J. It's distilled aged by Four Roses Distillery, LLC, out of Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. So
I do like when they put all like the warehouse and the numbers and whatever, because then you kind of, not that it matters to us because we've never really been to one.
Right.
So we don't even know what kind of it looks like, but at least you get an idea, I guess.
The funny thing is and again, the mind is a terrible thing to waste, but I did do research on Four Roses one time, and there is a distinct difference, especially with the single barrels, which this is on, you know, the height of what it is, and all of the letters and everything means something. And again, I'd have to go back to my notes and try to figure out what they all are and stuff like that.
Did you memorize it?
I did not. But nor did it matter because, you know, these are brand new and they are just shuffling around the country. So you get what you get. You don't get upset. You know, and it is a single barrel. Every barrel is different.
So I don't know if I said this on the last one, but some of your liquor stores may not see the different letters.
Right.
And they're all going to be like
in a row.
Because they just see Four Roses and single barrel. So if you're out looking for a certain one, you may want to pull a few of them out if there's like 5 or 6 deep.
Ooh. I like this nose right off the bat. I can tell you that. But, you know, and again, I wanted to get this one out. And again, I didn't want to just cram them all down there, but it took us a little bit to find them because not every store has all 3 of the recipes. You know what I mean? Because I do want to do a battle of the Four Roses recipes. And I'm going to put them head to head and see which one actually comes out.
We actually did pretty good, though. They did come here fairly quick.
Courtesy of super fan of the channel, Steve. No, Mash actually did, but he got them all at his magical store, actually, is where he got them all. I don't know if they're all over the place.
2 of them I got.
No, that's true. That's true. This one's out of his magical store.
Yes. They didn't have this one. That's why I'm saying if they were in order, these might have been in front and they got sold first. Yep. So dig deep because they were all in one little row.
I forget. Because remember when you text me, I thought it was Steve, and then you showed up with them. I'm like, no, I think he's buying me them.
Yeah. Yes.
So many people talk to me. I just ended up, I was like, uh-oh, we're going to overlap. But
I would have had to take one home.
Yeah, bummer, huh? Bummer. I mean, and again, you guys have commented on it. We got lucky because whoever sent in the first sample of the Four Roses store pick, I didn't even know that thing existed. And then again, Steve found them all around where his work was.
He does well on that.
No, he did. And then in fact, I still know where there's a couple more that he got that ones we haven't done of them. Yeah, of ones we haven't done. But we're trying to hold off for the new ones. So I said, just hold off on them. We know where they are. But
lucky you.
With that, you know, I did want to get these 3 out so that I'd love to do a blind with them, you know, in a direct comparison to try to see, you know, does one stand above the others.
For 100 proof, I know you've been yapping, but it actually, it has a pretty good sparkle for 100 proof. It really sticks on your tongue. Not as viscous as what we did yesterday, but it has that.
Cherry forward to you?
I was more. Yeah. I noticed how much it actually stuck on my tongue with like a sparkle kind of.
Oh no, it's there, and you know what? I'm actually getting a hug.
No, it's a pretty good drinker for.
Yeah, I'm actually getting a hug.
So I was discombobulated with that, I guess. On
I'm getting a lot of cherry. Though.
I'm
getting a lot of cherry on this one.
Not in the nose. You getting in the nose?
I'm getting in the palate for sure. Let me try the nose. Yep. Not in a bad way.
No.
To try to counter my heartburn, Tammy bought me some gummies, like an apple cider vinegar gummies.
I was going to say legal gummies, Tom?
No, I have some of them too, but they that's welcome back to Less Weed, More Seed. Or Less Seed, More Weed. What was I going to do when I did it?
I don't
but
know.
No, they
I can't do that one with you.
No, right. They actually have, but they're like super cherry
outside flavor.
Yeah. Instead of tasting apple cider vinegar, they taste like that. It's bringing me.
I've seen them. I've never used them.
It's bringing me. I'll have you smell it. I got the jug downstairs when I go, but it's bringing me that vibe where it's really cherry forward.
For some reason, this is actually drinking a little bit above its proof to me. So, and even
It's
with
tasty.
No, it is, and
Yep.
even with that, for the $50, I'm not really sad right now.
This is why it a different day, different things. You never know how things are going to hit you. That's why I really want to put all three together.
No, I'm not.
Courtesy of
opposed to
Steve,
that.
we got the other one, so it'll be a full Sunday fun day, and that might be
Right.
this week again. As much as I want to do the battle of the other ones, I really want to see how these come out.
Yeah,
You
we
know
got
what I mean?
time. We
No,
don't have to overload.
We got all year.
We don't have.
We got all year.
We don't have to overload in Red Rose.
No. I just like I give it a good week because it's Tuesday. By Sunday this will open up nice.
We'll do.
Or
that.
we might even do it the week after. We'll have
Yeah,
to see
there
what
you go.
happens because you guys
I
got
like
a lot
that.
of goods. Well, you know why? Because Phil.
Give that a chance.
No, well, Phil actually made a suggestion on putting the two that we had against a couple other two bottles. But I might take the winner of this and then put it against three other bottles with his suggestion. I'll take his two bottles and we'll add one more that's in the same price proof range, and do it like that. So because I like this idea.
No.
So
Yeah, whisper.
No. He already put
No,
it out
I
there.
get
So
it.
of what he wanted, and I think I'll take the best of these
Yeah.
and put it up against that, and then add one more
Mhm.
and see where it is. But no, I agree with you. This is drinking like it's actually drinking with a generous amount of viscosity and stuff.
That and it has a few notes going.
Mhm.
I'm just trying to decipher all of them.
I'm definitely get cherry in the front, and it's a beautiful caramel in the middle.
I was trying to see if there was an oak finish, but I don't get a lot of that just yet. But
Oh no! When you swallow it, again, I will agree with you 100%. For 100 proof, this has a very good viscosity. Like a couple days ago, we did the Battle of the Lassanies, and they all coated very well. This isn't coating as much, but it's right there.
no,
And it has the finish lasts.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
For 100 proofer, and
Yep.
those were 125, 124, 126. So that's a huge jump in proof. This was kind of holding its own on price point as well. I don't,
If I'm 100%
the nose isn't
honest,
bad.
they almost drank borderline hot, where this doesn't. It drinks with the heat. It's kind of like when you do like a 107. You're like, that's almost the perfect blend of heat versus like length. It's not hot, but it gives you enough where you get that oomph. That's where this is kind of bringing
I
me.
guess I wasn't sad with those because
no.
I
I
like
was
that.
not sad.
But this one for 100 proofer, it seems to step above its little bounds. Of,
Mhm.
it's not an easy drinker. It is, but it isn't. You know what I mean? It's there, so it's there, which is nice because you're not gonna just wolf this one.
I'm with you. In my head, I would be upwards of 110 if this was blind to me. The way
so,
this is
okay,
drinking.
so we're in
I agree with. I know.
However, I'm talking.
I'm agreeing.
ass backwards.
No.
It's just,
We're both
no.
saying the same thing, just in a different way. No, that's what I'm saying. Like
It does.
it's drinking.
It holds its own.
Yes, it's drinking a little bit, and I don't want to say that as far as it's not drinking hotter because in my mouth, it's not hot. It's this. It's coming down. It's almost giving me a friendly little hug.
Yeah, but when you swish it, it's there. And it does stick around. Does it stick around as long? No. But it's still there. It's like very predominant on there's the flavor is on your tongue.
To take your terminology, it's not here today, gone tomorrow, as you always say.
No.
But it's not. It's not like
and the nose
like,
is there.
To take it from Steve when I do them. Some of the ones like I'll use Book as an example, or even some of Elijah. She's like, I have to get through the proof before I can get the taste.
And Yellowstone hit us that
100%.
a couple
Sometimes
times.
some drinks are just hot. It's not what's in your mouth hot. You're drinking something, but it's like, oh, that's nice. Like it's a lot of flavor, and it's like,
is.
oh,
It
that's
is there.
nice. And and then it comes down and gives you a little bit of a hug, and you're like, oh, that's nice. But
Sweetness, and
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
nice.
But it's not like, oh, that's hot.
No.
And then you get the flavor. You don't have to fight through that.
It seems to be drinking a little bit above 100. Initially, if we were doing this in a blind, I'd be like, we might be at 107, 108, 110.
Even going back, and it's just the little light bulb went off. I should put it over my head. I still have it somewhere in my saved things. But when we did the Amberana versus the Bakers, remember I kept saying two just was hitting me in all the wrong ways.
Mhm.
This is like it's drinking a little hotter than I think it's supposed to be. And that was only 107, but it was
Mhm.
drinking as hot as the 120 was, but it wasn't anywhere near that because it was just drinking punchy. This isn't
it
drinking
did.
punchy, but this is drinking like, I don't know if I would guess
to
100
answer
proof
your question, I did look in my little. I have like this much left of the old.
of the old. No,
Maker's
yeah.
Mark.
Again,
And how it's that long, I
was
have
gonna
no
say,
idea.
I
'Cause
can't believe that. I didn't even know you got one of the old ones.
I
But
did. I have old and new, and the new one's like this much full. But
yeah, why would you drink yours when you can come drink this one?
I have not.
I had to
touched-
say that.
Honestly, I
you
have not
can't
touched-
touch Baker's.
I haven't touched this.
Well,
this
that's
new
the rye one.
I know.
Yeah, yeah.
We
We got to put that up against something, anyways, because that got
It's
bad.
it's the
The
only
funny thing
burr
is-
rye though that we have.
No, the funny thing is, and we're getting sidetracked. We're gonna
Mhm.
grade this in a minute, but with that burr rye, every other YouTuber said it was dog water and it was terrible. So I want to go back to it in a blind or something because Steve, that was one of the few bottles that Steve actually tried here and was like, I gotta go get that for myself. And everyone else is like, this is shit. And it's like the worst things we bought this year that made every list. And I'm like, I don't remember it being that bad.
I don't
like,
recall it being
Yeah.
that bad.
So I said, we're going to have to put that up against something. So if you have an idea for that. But it was just funny to me because everyone's got their own opinions. That's why
They
they
do.
make a million different flavors of whiskey. 'Cause
and
there's
that's
something
why
out
there's
there
a
for
million
everyone.
of telling you what's good and what's
No,
bad.
and
That's-
again,
it's everyone's opinion.
It's everything's subliminal, but it was just funny. I was like, Steve, your palate's terrible because, and and I'm just teasing him because I'm like, I liked it too, and I really did. We
I don't
really
think-
liked it.
I don't think we shit on it at all.
No, we liked it, but everybody
I was gonna
else
say,
is like,
I don't
this is
recall-
something not to buy. Like they all were
Yeah,
like, this is terrible, and I'm like, I don't know,
Good,
I hate
more
it
for
like
us.
that. No, I said the same thing. So, but
This
I'll
one-
just be curious.
This one, I'm content
Great.
with this one.
It's so we're gonna say the last one we did, and maybe it was shame on us because we had the same store pick as what we had. The store pick was just better, and I
No,
get it. I get it. So we got lucky with our store pick because some of them, again, it depends on the store, depends where you are, depends on the luck of the thing whether they want to get rid of it. It was $72. That's what it was. So for another couple bucks, that was superior.
No,
But it might
agree with
even
that.
win in the blinds. But that's why I want to do the blind of all the 100 proofers.
Mhm.
But keeping it at 100 proof, grade, there's not a lot I don't like about this. It has a nice nose. I'm actually. Are you getting the cherry? I'm getting a cherry on there. I get a fruit.
I can roll with that actually, but
I should actually.
I'm
for
not
one
even-
of the few times in
even-
my life.
See
Rich
what it
red
says.
fruit, vanilla, brown sugar, delicate oak. That's exactly what we have. I get rich red fruit.
We actually
Yeah.
we actually almost said there was an oak finish.
No.
and then
again,
we did.
no.
There's a light fruit in the front, so
And the caramel is just brown sugar and vanilla. That's all it is anyway.
we,
So
we weren't off.
no,
really.
I never read the tasting notes, but honestly, I do.
I didn't even read this bottle this time.
No, you
opened the top.
certainly didn't. I opened the
So-
top because I was struggling with it. I had to use
So
scissors.
I read
Not
nothing.
gonna lie.
I'm like,
But
guys,
no.
it's another red rose we just did, so
Yeah.
I didn't read it.
No, it does have it has that fruit forward thing. I can't wait till we put it in the blind. See if I can pick this one out. But again,
So
I'm A
again,
minus.
I was B plus actually.
Okay.
B plus A minus. I was in that same category.
Yep.
I was. You shut it out a little before me.
Well,
and-
because I always feel bad when you guess it and then I guess the same thing.
Right.
But I'm in that range. We're in that range.
so I could go either way.
Yeah.
So it's not a super wow,
Nope.
but it is very tasty, and for the price, it's worth.
I like
it's
your B
worth a
plus.
grab.
I'll go down with this one because it is.
I want to say though, I do like this better than one of them that we had. This seems
I
to
think
be
we
drinking
changed-
a little bit better.
I think we tainted it though because we put it right up. I just
Yeah.
wanted to see. It was the same. It was the same recipe. I had to
but
check. it.
okay, so I'll spend the $20.
No, I agree. But everyone else pointed out in their land, it's like $50-$60.
Okay,
I get that. Then it's worth the 100 proof.
no,
but where we could get it for $20 more.
and you know what?
I do
We've
that.
said this probably 16 times or more. when we were younger, everything we drank was 80 proof,
Right.
and now all of a sudden, and we are not proof hounds, really. I'm not.
No.
I'm. This is
No,
very
'cause
good.
sometimes this is where I want to be. 100 proof is nice.
It is.
Yeah.
And you're gonna wake up in your bed instead of on a couch.
Right.
So for you, it's probably a better idea.
Right.
But no, I'm pretty content with this.
That's to wake up on the couch and the bed. It's the same thing. It happens. It happens. No, I agree. But, again, I wanted to get this one out You can leave a comment down below.
OESO.
We will be doing the best of these. And again, Steve was generous enough to bring his single barrel because Mike drank all my other one. I can't control him on other.
Yeah.
No, I did kill my other one. But honestly, the fun part is, the best part is Steve's single barrel crushed our single barrel when me and him were here one day and we put it together. So I can't wait to see where that goes against the new mash bills. You know what I mean? Just to see, the recipes, on there. Because I can't wait.
Flavor wise, though, this is very good.
I agree. I get that.
Nose flavor wise, these are.
It's carrying a nice finish for our.
No, it does.
It really does.
And for all you saying you're gonna get floral, I don't. I've never gotten. I've never gotten a rose. I mean, nope. I've actually eaten a piece of a rose, and I don't get.
I drank rose tea too. I bought the actual real one. You put in the ball and you put it in your tea, and that's rose. You taste it. I'm not getting that, but I think that's subliminal. But we're gonna see. And again, I can't wait to actually do the blind because I'm curious to see where they go. Well, there you go. We'll keep this long and sweet because I don't know how long it's been. So this is the Four Roses Single Barrel Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey recipe OESO. I'm looking right at it. But I didn't put my glasses down. But. So again, you can leave your comments down below. That's our review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more.
Cheers.
Cheers.